Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And it is a day of renewal, the first game of the Premier League season. Always something to look forward to. It is Manchester City up against Aston Villa.
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Onana. It's with Camara. Konsa. Torres on the ball. No nonsense clearance. Look at Digne. Onana. Watkins. Opportunity. Oh, still not dealt with. Now, options are plenty. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Might be a chance here. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Number 10.
1-0 then. Cherki. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Tielemans. Watkins. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Cherki. And fine work from Villa to win back possession. Morgan Rogers. Here's Tielemans. On to McGinn. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. He's in here. And it's still on. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, inching towards the break, and City in front here. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your assessment as regards their performance.
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've...
Oh, might be. Well, not clear yet. Well, it looks so threatening, but the danger averted. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Mr. Moon has left the building.
So back underway here into the second half. John McGinn. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. Ryan Cherki. Erling Haaland. Villa recovering possession well. Matty Cash. Chance to finish. Ryan Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And suddenly on the front foot. And the keeper had the measure of that one. Pau Torres. Onana. Morgan Rogers. Amadou Onana. Boubacar Kamara. John McGinn. Moving the ball effectively. Donnarumma. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. And City recovering possession well. Ryan Cherki. On to Haaland. And Villa with the ball again. Tielemans. Oh, big chance. Oh, a splendid save.
Well, he's so highly regarded, and that's why he just makes so many good saves.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, they failed to get it away properly. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. This could be the equaliser. Well, still a threat. And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest. And the 3 points go to Manchester City.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And there are few more enjoyable days on the football calendar than opening day in the Premier League. It's Aston Villa versus Arsenal.
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium, Derek. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
Amadou Onana. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Martin Ødegaard. And that'll be Aston Villa's ball. Amadou Onana. Tielemans. Getting in there to intercept. Must take the lead here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Rogers. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Martin Ødegaard. Timber. Jurrien Timber. On to Gyökeres. Saka. And support available. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Boubacar Kamara. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Tielemans. It's Arsenal's turn now. Ollie Watkins. And there to intervene. it's going to be a free kick. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Declan Rice. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Oh, might be. Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. And back with Emiliano Martinez. Pau Torres. Morgan Rogers. Went in strongly to win the ball. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. And with that, the attempt fizzles out. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And the referee has decided he's not going to stand for any more of this nonsense. And a yellow card it is. Well, he had it on target, but it was never going to trouble the keeper. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Arsenal with the lead going into this second half, but no room for complacency. Surely! Great challenge, but the threat is still there. Matty Cash. Boubacar Kamara. Watkins. Moving the ball well here. This could square the game, and it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Lucadinha. Pau Torres. On to Rogers. Here's Tielemans. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Fine reading of the situation. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Clears it away. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Morgan Rogers. Onana. Saka. Can they forge ahead? Keeper did his job to begin with. Martin Ødegaard. And forward go Arsenal. Do they have a late winning goal in their future?
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Excellent run in possession. Must take the lead here. Oh, what a superb save! And still it is level.
Well, of course, he should have scored, but take nothing away from the keeper. It's a top-class save.
And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box. Just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
So the final whistle now, and disappointment for Arsenal, you've got to say. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
There was very little in it for much of the game. I'm sure they feel they deserve a point at least. And it's obviously disappointing to concede in that manner so late on. But they just have to bounce back now.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the Gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the Gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Liverpool up against Aston Villa.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Jeremy Frimpong. On to Wirtz. On to McAllister. Gakpo. Alexis McAllister. Gravenberch. Salah. Konate. Jeremy Frimpong. Van Dijk with it. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Kerkez. Milos Kerkez. McAllister. Now with Gravenberch. On to Wirtz. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ollie Watkins. Rodgers. Here is Digne. On to McGinn. Tielemans. Aston Villa struggling to keep the ball. Isak. And he has options available. Frimpong. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Well, nothing comes of it. Jeremy Frimpong. Mo Salah. Isak. Boubacar Kamara. Matty Cash. Amadou Onana. Can they make this count? Can he put them ahead? And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Salah. Danger averted. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon is in the building.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Not a great challenge. And that will be a caution.
And a necessary one as well for that kind of challenge.
Boubacar Kamara. Here's Tielemans. And a strong tackle. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Looking for the final pass. Very effective passing sequence. Well, they wanted the penalty and they've got one. To make it 2-0. Can he put it away? And slots it home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. So 2-0 now. Jeremy Frimpong. Alexis McAllister. Here's Isak. Liverpool might be able to cash in. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Watkins. On to Rodgers. Well, mopping up defensively. Pau Torres. Boubacar Kamara. Amadou Onana. Ollie Watkins. Onana. 20 minutes remaining. Good patience. It might be. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Number 8.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Liverpool have it once again. Aston Villa regaining possession. Onana. Tielemans. Cash. Here's Tielemans. Florian Wirtz. Isaac. Minutes to go. McGinn. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
And no problems at all for the keeper. The sound of the referee's whistle, and the headline here, Liverpool lose. Your assessment of the performance?
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And with the Premier League season about to reach its conclusion, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Arsenal up against Aston Villa.
Well, what a season it's been. We've seen everything. Drama at both ends of the table, some spectacular goals and plenty of entertainment. The players, of course, will be looking forward to a break now, but hopefully not before they give us a good game today.
Victor Gyökeres. It's with Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. Pau Torres. John McGinn. Morgan Rogers. Ollie Watkins. Rogers. And credit due, a good intervention. McGinn. Morgan Rogers. And now with McGinn. Decent idea. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. And that rolls through to the keeper. Boubacar Kamara. Tielemans. Morgan Rogers. Ollie Watkins. Onana. Watkins. Composed and patient passing. He must finish! Well, really had to stretch for it, but did just enough to tip it over. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Well, not the best clearance. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. He continues his run. And he read that brilliantly at the back. Trossard. Saka. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can he finish this? Cleared away. In with a chance. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Cleared away, throw in. John McGinn. Here's Tielemans. Martin Ødegaard. On to Gyökeres. Konsa. And back with Emiliano Martinez. John McGinn. Here is Digne. It's with Camara. Tielemans. Well, the pass not finding its target.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Ollie Watkins. Rodgers. Just the challenge that was required. Victor Gyökeres. Pau Torres. And now with McGinn. Ollie Watkins. On to Rodgers. And the danger cleared. And support available. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Digne. Pau Torres. McGinn. Konsa. Watkins. Tielemans. Nicely cut out. Throw in here for Arsenal.
The owner of the blue car registration BG04 DOM, please turn
On to
your lights
Gyökeres.
off.
Oh, big moment! He knew he had to make the tackle and did.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Can they forge ahead? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
And time for the change now. So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Morgan Rodgers. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Chances on. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Saka. Rice with it.
And
just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over. And 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. So they kick off again with the drama heightening. Tielemans. Rodgers. And now with McGinn. Ollie Watkins. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Rodgers. Now with Rodgers. Oh, a superb save. Just the clearance that was called for. Look at Digne. On to McGinn. Morgan Rogers. And now with McGinn. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here. And the substitution will occur now. So 15 more minutes of football, and nobody wants to make a mistake. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Mikel Merino, well read to win possession back. Well, it could be on for him here. And off the frame of the goal.
Well, he did everything right there, barring a couple of inches. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
William Saliba. Victor Gyökeres. Pau Torres. Boubacar Kamara. Plenty of support here.
The sports official has
There is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute.
of added time.
Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. And just like that, he's come up with the save. And the penalty converted here. His turn to try to convert from the spot. He had to score, and he does. So lethal in front of goal. Can he get the better of the keeper? In it goes. Oh, he saved it! Can he remain calm? Clinical as always, in front of goal. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Cannot miss this one. Penalty saved! And that's the end of the story.
Well, that's a good save, isn't it? He's just won the game for his team here. Brilliant stuff from the keeper.
And to use the ring rate going to the quickest red flag. Thank you.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the Premier League season about to reach its conclusion, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Aston Villa facing Manchester City.
Well, what a season it's been. You've seen everything. Drama at both ends of the table, some spectacular goals and plenty of entertainment. The players, of course, will be looking forward to a break now, but hopefully not before they give us a good game today.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Ezri Konsa. Pau Torres. On to McGinn. Rodgers. Here's Tielemans. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It has to be! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Number 7.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Phil Foden. Morgan Rodgers. Pau Torres. Here is Digne. Torres on the ball. Well, now he's let that one out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Haaland. Gvardiol. Phil Foden now. And it's going to be a Villa throw. John McGinn. Pau Torres. Ezri Konsa. And Cash with it. Amadou Onana. Here's Tielemans. They want another goal. And teammates around him. Now conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Onana. Well, pass after pass. Maybe they can chisel an opportunity. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident. And not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Goal for the Villains. Number 8.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Phil Foden. The ball with Rodri. Omar Marmoush. Gvardiol. Can they chisel open the defence? Well, that's a very poor effort, dearie me.
Well, he's made a mess of that. That's a wasted opportunity.
Look at Digne. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent. I've also liked the movement of the strikers. They just now need to take this forward into the second half.
Tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. So the verdict is caution.
Yeah, no complaints there. It was a poor challenge.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 4
Look at
minutes
Digne.
of added
Ollie
time.
Watkins. Successfully cut out. The first half here comes to an end.
May I please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium and may
So
face
the second half
prosecution.
underway, and City left with a real mountain to climb. Morgan Rodgers. Impressive build-up. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Look at Digne. On to Rodgers. Here's Tielemans. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Omar Marmoush. Rodri. McGinn. Watkins. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. A change in the offing for City. Haaland. Well, he's certainly not alone. And he takes on the shots. put it away. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Morgan Rogers. Ollie Watkins. 20 minutes remaining. McGinn. Look, can't miss, surely. Look at Digne. Boubacar Kamara. Real chance. In it goes to Robert Stanford once and for all.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Look at Digne. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Well, good run and good ball control. Oh, skipping away. The keeper completely untroubled. And the referee has blown for full time. It's official now. The champions have been crowned.
Well, if you win the league, Derek, you've been the best team, and they certainly have been. And what great scenes we're seeing.